to the Mafia, man. Now today we back with another one. And this one is gonna be pretty good. Because
it's gonna be great.
Yeah, cause
juicy.
So as promised, when we made the first upload of Getting to Know V&B, we promised you guys that we were gonna explain to you where we met, how we met, and how did we get to where we are now. So with that being said, you want to do the honors?
Well, I always go first. You can't do it.
Whoa now. Whoa. No, you don't always go first.
You don't want to start it?
I start. You know what?
Okay, that's fine.
So are you gonna tell me?
That's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
You want to start with how we met?
Yeah. How
Okay.
we met? How and where is in the same vicinity. So I mean, you can go. Yeah, you can go ahead and explain.
Okay, y'all.
You explain.
So how we met? One night we was at a house party. Okay, I had no idea he was there. I showed up with my best friend at the time.
And keep in mind, I didn't know who she was.
Yeah, we didn't know each other at all.
At all. Like we was on some chill,
Yep.
Some vibe.
Pretty much. And so, we're going at a party. I shouldn't have to elaborate.
Pretty much.
So therefore, I was about to get in a fight.
Things got escalated.
Yes, escalated quickly.
Pretty quick. And you would assume, well, she said that like she finna fight another female.
No,
Wrong.
y'all wrong.
Wrong.
Do not have that assumption. My hands don't care who it is. I just want y'all to know that.
Bony as hell.
On what?
Huh?
On what?
Come on now, the people is waiting.
He interrupted. So this dude I was talking to at the time, he wanted to say something slick. So therefore, once you have too many cocktails, whatever you want to call it, you get rowdy. So therefore, he spoke out of his league, and I was about to fight him. Simple as that. That's as easy as it can get.
Now, I want to also point out, guys, do not, okay?
Yeah, do not follow me. Okay.
But no, I wasn't even finna say that.
What were you gonna say?
I was finna say, by any means, do not call a female the B word.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
Please, because
That don't leave well, especially with me. So,
Huh?
What you say? I'm
Nothing.
crazy. I saw the little hand gesture. He love calling me crazy, y'all. But I'm just saying.
But yeah, so she basically was finna get into it with a guy she was talking to at the time, and I was cool with at the time. And the way it started, I want to say we were all sitting there, like she said, we were playing this game. It was a drinking game, and I think because I think it escalated because during the game, I think you had to do something with another guy, and I'm guessing.
So I can't remember.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that played a factor into why he said it. I'm not gonna, repeat what was said, but basically, after that, everything just popped off, and they were getting into each other's faces, talking all
But
loud.
let me remind you, I rolled up first.
Yeah, she got up first, and me personally, I'm a gentleman, okay? And hear me out. I do not condone violence. I do not tolerate violence, especially if it's a guy thinking he can just, really just up himself to want to fight a female, okay? So I took her into the living room, tried to calm her down. She started, trying to.
You know how us females are. We do this.
Yeah, she started talking off at the mouth, and I'm just trying to calm her down and make sure everything's straight. Her best friend at the time comes in and asking was she all right, whoop-de-woo.
But let me remind you, it might have went to the couch, but guess where I went to? Outside.
Yeah.
It ended up outside.
Well, now. It ended outside. Well, she ended up outside,
Yeah,
but
I
ended up. I think the way we went out there, because I asked, did you want to go outside and calm down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he had the audacity, y'all, to follow me outside when I'm already 50 hot.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
And I'm guessing somebody in there must have told him to go apologize to her. And he came out and it wasn't even sincere. But I mean,
it wasn't at all. That's
tomato, to each his own. So I'm trying to calm her down, not even flirting, you know what I'm saying? I was really keep in mind, I've never met her day in my life.
Yeah.
I never have seen her before. So I'm out there trying to calm her down, just talk to her, tell her, that's, you know, blah, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. And her best friend comes outside. And she's thinking, I'm just trying to get the digits. I'm just trying to talk to her, trying to do this and that. And, you know, the whole time it's like,
Right.
I'm really just being a comforter
He
at
really
that time.
trying to save the other guy's life. Just
God.
for real.
But, so basically after that, what was it? I want to say party was over, they left, and
Didn't the cops get called or something?
I don't know, because we left, I think, right after y'all did. But
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it was probably, I don't know, a couple months or something later.
No, it wasn't months, it was years.
Well, yeah. I think it might have been like I don't know.
year
It had to
later?
have been like a year.
Yeah,
Huh?
it was a year later.
Yeah, it
because
probably-
I texted you. That's when I got my first car.
Yeah, so, yeah, a year later, that's when she hit me up. And because that night I told her, I said, if she ever need, you know, a friend to talk to when she feeling down or, you know, wanting to just calm down, I gave her my number respectively. You know what I'm saying? So a year later, she texts me and, you know, it was just on some goofy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and at the time you was working there with Crystals?
Yep.
Yeah, so, and I told her, at Crystals, I love chili cheese fries.
This man and his chili cheese fries is ridiculous.
Am I lying?
It's ridiculous. I used to stack the plate up, y'all.
Man, listen, y'all know them containers y'all get from the cafeteria sometimes, and y'all would have to, you know, like a to-go box, rather. You know, I say that. She would put a bunch of fries, a bunch of chili, and a bunch of cheese just for me. So the first time we met, actually, and just had a conversation, I asked her if she had an extra phone charger. Yeah, that's what I asked her if she had an extra phone charger. She was at work and was like, she'll find one. She thinks she got an extra one. She'll bring it to me when she get off work. Whoop-de-whoop. So she come over there in her first car. Was it your first car? Yeah, she came in the first car.
So remind y'all, I hit him up when I got a car because at the party I had no car.
Yeah. So she came over there, brought me the charger. We was chilling, chopping it up. It wasn't nothing major. She ain't stay too long. You know, just dropped the charge off and my chili cheese fries. And you know, she went on about her day. So we gonna fast forward a little bit more. After that though, you know, we started talking more, started tripping out more, you know what I'm saying?
Hanging out.
Yeah, she'll come over to the crib more. We'll, you know, try to find stuff to do, even if it was just chilling, watching Netflix, you know what I'm saying? Come to find out.
Nope, you taking me too fast because I know what you finna say.
Come to find out.
I know what you finna say.
But am I wrong?
You're wrong.
Are we lying on
Go
camera?
tell it. Go on.
So we gonna fast forward a little more. Me and one of my best friends, Kaidi, salute. We were leaving somewhere, and he was at the crib, and we had stopped by the gas station to get some more daiquiris or some shit like that, and we left and met him at his house, and I don't know how we got on the topic.
I don't either.
I don't know how we got on the topic
We were
of.
just standing outside chilling. I was playing with the dog.
Yeah, and I don't know how we got on the topic of relationships or, you know, stuff like that. And she'll be like, no, I forgot.
Kylie brought it up.
Yeah, he brought it up, you dirty bastard. He brought it up and was like, so when y'all gonna be together or something like that. And I was like,
Because remind you, everybody was talking about it way before we talked about
like, and mind you, we went from being, you know, acquaintances to friends and then best friends. We was best friends for the longest.
Yep.
You know, just the entire, like, the
Everybody
longest.
thought we was dating while we just going out eating
Yeah,
restaurants.
you know. And all of this was before I even had my first car. Like, I used to work at UPS, right? I would used to have to ask her to take me to work and pick me up. And she would pick me up, you know, this was even still at Crystals at the time. She would pick me up whenever I would ask her to, if she ain't, you know, just get off too late. Well, no, you was always off by the time I got off. Yeah.
Because I worked from 6 to 2.
Yeah, that's right. So she would basically come and, you know, take me to work if she was able to, if she wasn't still at work, and depending on the time I had to be there. And she would also pick me up. This was going on for the long. She would take me to work, pick me up from work, and, you know, it was just a constant process. You know what I'm saying? Never asked me for any gas, you know, unless, you know, she just really needed it, and it wasn't like me to say no. You know what I'm saying? Because she going out of her way. First of all, she got to come from Pearl to Jackson, take me to
that ain't no short
take me to
distance,
UPS, go back to Pearl, and by the time I get off, she gotta come back to Jackson, drop me off, then go back to Pearl. You know how much gas that is, bro?
Little putt handle it though. My little putt. Shout out to you, putt.
Yeah, like she was. I'm talking about in the streets now, and it was one time. But that was before the incident happened with my partner and how their relationship topic came up. So we're gonna speed it back up. So we got over to his house. He brought it up, and I think either she said, she was giving me a time frame, or I said I was giving her one, and she was like, yeah. So I said, she tied down, you know, I ain't really, you know, trying to do nothing like that. She was like, who, I ain't with nobody no more, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, well, I told her, I'd give her a week. No, I said I'd give her a month. Yeah, I said a month. I said I'd give her a month to see what her head at, you know, and if she, you know, want to do something like that. She was like, why I gotta be a month? Why it can't be a week? And I said, a week? Oh, I gave you a month. And she said,
wow. He standing in the background like,
yeah, this was his doing now.
Yep, he did it.
And he was like, no, she was like, why I gotta be a month? Why I gotta be a month? Why I can't just be a week? I said, a week? Huh?
I'm slowly rolling the time down.
Yeah, so I'm like, a week? I said, oh, you must be feeling the kid, huh? I said, oh, you must be feeling the kid. And she was like, no, I ain't even gonna say all that. Come to find out, y'all. This is after we done got together. Mind you, we got together October the 9th, 2018. Okay? And I didn't find this out until later. She was getting jealous anytime anybody else would try to kick it with me or text me, call me.
I mean, females, who really gonna tell somebody?
And this was even when we were just best friends. Like, she would get jealous. She wouldn't want me to do this and that. She might not say it, but her actions will show it, and I can read her pretty well.
He can't read me. He think he can.
She's a liar.
He wants me to spit it out. That's what he wants.
So basically, what I'm trying to get to, y'all, is I didn't find out until late in the relationship that she been had feelings for me, but she never wanted to come out and tell me first. She been had them, and this was before I even knew anything. Like, you feel me? I didn't know nothing, bro. Nothing. Until this day, she still won't admit that, you know, I caught her. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, when you get caught, you just caught. Don't try to run from it.
I ain't running. You see me run? I'm gonna run. She's gonna try to stop.
Oh my God.
She gonna run.
So, all right, y'all. After that, so we got together October 9, 2018, and I think she just farted.
No, I didn't. I smelled that too. That wasn't me.
We got together October 9th, 2018, and we've been solid ever since. Now, mind you, I used to be a garden tool. Okay. I used to be a garden tool. She is the only person who made me just say, you know, screw all that. I don't got time for that no more. You know, and this is honest. She's the only person I've ever dated. Ever. Just make me say, I'm not, that ain't me no more. Now with her, I had to change her.
We don't talk about me.
I literally, when I tell y'all, she won't even admit it. Well, she'll probably admit it now if you check that ring on that finger. But she'll probably admit it now that I'm the best thing that's ever happened to her. Because of how her lifestyle was, what she would used to do, the groups of people she used to hang with. You know, I had to spark something in her mind and tell her, look, you're growing up, you're getting older. The shit is getting old. You know what I'm saying? This little whoop-de-woo and little extravagant things we shall not speak of. You know what I'm saying? All that is that's child's play now. We past that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of the work I've done. Okay? Y'all can see it on my face. She cheesed every time she see me. But yeah, man, so we recently we moved into our apartment this past February, And before that, we had already maybe like half a year ago, year and a half ago, something like that. We were already talking about it. Now keep in mind, just because we got together October of 2018 doesn't mean we haven't been knowing each other way before that.
Right.
Because this house party was probably in what? It was like
2015,
16.
16, wow.
So keep in mind, we done known each other for years. It seemed like 6-7 years. It seemed like, and we didn't make that leap to being together until 2018 because of some drunk shenanigans. But come to find out, you know,
I mean, drunk shenanigans.
that's the truth come out when you're drinking, okay? And a lot of truths was spilled. Cause you see how I gave her a month and she said a week. I should have caught the sign right there, but I didn't. And I think it was because I was
you did. You caught it in the car.
Out the fact. As of recently though, like maybe last year, like early last year, we was talking about our living situations anyway. Well, and in my case, mine, and she didn't like, the neighborhood I was in anyway, because every night you would hear either gunshots, you would hear neighbors arguing, and in my mindset, she the one I want to be with for the rest of my life. And I'm thinking about the longevity of everything. And that is not an environment I want to raise a family in, because I'm used to seeing little kids going outside playing. You got, people walking and jogging early in the mornings. Now it's like in today's society, you can't even see that no more. So it's like me, I was ready to get out of there ASAP, like ASAP. So we were talking about it, and we were looking around. We found one at first. It was in Ridgeland. I'm not sure if most of y'all know what it is, but it was in Ridgeland. And we were, we went in there. We looked inside the decoy home, is what they called it. We looked in there, and
it was nice. We loved it when we saw it.
Yeah, it was nice. It was spot on. Like, had everything we would want in the kitchen. It had the little bar. It had the
it was just a setup for me. Like, I like a nice living room setup.
So whatever she liked, I was gonna just roll with it anyway. I liked it too, of course. But most things that she like and want to do, I'm with it. So, but I think the only thing that made us say, we not doing this, we not gonna do that, was because of the pet fee. It was just high.
And then mainly the distance too, because our jobs ain't close.
And the distances from where we work, because mind you, if we were going to Ridgeland to live out there, she would have to drive way back to Brandon to go to work, and then have to drive at night coming home because she get off at 10. And me, I would have to leave Ridgeland going to Jackson, and at the time I was working at Cisco, so I would have to go back and forth there burning gas, and she would burn gas, and by the time we even get home, we
both out of gas.
We just out of gas. That's what happened with that one. And I think on top of that, the rent, it wasn't a problem, and then another thing too, we wanted a downstairs apartment.
Okay, y'all, if y'all know anything about living on the second floor, this ain't it, okay? It's the walking up and down the steps for me every day.
Well, that's for when you're just out of shape. And
I ain't gonna lie, I am out of shape.
How you little as hell, but out of shape?
It happens, okay? You get the weeds in it and you can't stop.
So, but yeah, that's what happened with that one. Then we looked over here, and we was like, okay. And then we came to, they told us we had an upstairs available, and they had a 2-bedroom that was ready to go. And at the time, we wasn't worried about, trying to do YouTube. We was just ready to get our lives started. You know what I'm saying? So after that, we came here. We checked out the upstairs, the decoy home here, and it was, as soon as we walked in, it was just like, boom, we gotta have it. We gotta have it. Our initial move-in day was for February the 12th?
It was
10th?
something like that.
Yeah,
it was in that week.
Yeah, it was early February. I know that. And things happened, I think, because of the snowstorm hit, and they delayed the people who were supposed to come clean it out.
Look at the coincidence. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Good.
But how our furniture company called him, then the apartment complex called me. Literally, while we was working together. Yeah. What?
Yeah, and that's another crazy thing too. And we're not gonna talk about the amount of money we spent on the furniture that we got in here. We're not going to even speak on that. But I mean, it's well worth it because you know.
We both wanted our own stuff.
Yeah, and we got exactly what we wanted.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, a part of the bedroom set, we did not receive one thing, and Miss Skelly's yours.
I want my chestnut.
We got our move-in day pushed back due to the weather storm, the snowstorm that hit, and after that, so they pushed it from I think February the 12th. I want to say it was the 12th.
Yeah.
So they pushed it from February 12th up to February the 23rd. But the thing is, the lady in the office told us, because she really wanted us to get in there, and we were ready to go. Like, things got so bad, I had to leave from where I was.
I'm talking about had to leave immediately.
Yeah, like, I had to leave where I was due to a situation, you know, that I'm well beyond past right now. And I had to come stay with her and her grandmother them for, like, the entire week. It was that bad, y'all.
And it was on a week gap for that situation to happen, which is ridiculous.
Like that's crazy.
A week.
It was crazy. So I ended up staying with them. Her grandmother, who I love just oh so dearly, she allowed me to come in, and her grandma don't really like anybody. Okay,
No.
mind you, I've known her and her people for like years now.
Yeah.
And her grandma just now getting to the point. Well, maybe a year ago.
Well, not just now, but
Yeah, maybe a year or two ago.
steadily getting to know you.
Well, yeah. But a year or two ago, I want to say that's when she really was like, okay, he seemed like he a good guy, you know. He may be the one, you know. And what she don't know is before I even popped the question to her about, you know, asking her to marry me, I talked to her mama and grandma first that she didn't know nothing about. And her grandma, when she gave me her blessing, y'all, I was like, oh man, yeah, her grandma loved me. Her grandma loved me. Like now, to this day, she loved me. I'm telling you. Moving forward, we finally got in, and you know, it's just been amazing. Like like I'm telling you.
You have your own stuff. I'm talking about your own privacy, own everything.
Yeah, like, and granted I had that, but I really just couldn't say it was mine. You know what I mean? Because I was there, but it's like I still was paying other people's bills. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can get what I'm talking about. I had to pay other people's bills just to keep everything up. You know what I mean? And to repair the house would have made me lose money, especially knowing that I didn't want to stay there anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad I'm where I am today. You know, because I'm at peace. It's quiet.
And I'm talking about here, real peace, y'all. Y'all hear snoring at night. That's some real peace.
She can't do nothing but love it because she know how it used to be. Like I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it was so bad to the point being where I was from in Jackson, and this is my personal opinion. Being where I'm from in Jackson, I'm not used to, you know, because the way I was raised, I'm not used to just, you know, having to worry about a gunshot, you know, or this and that, and you know what I'm saying? But me being alone where I was, and you constantly hearing cars just racing for no reason, all kind of times of the night, knowing, you know what I'm saying, that it's just ridiculous and uncalled for. And then you got gunshots, people shooting at each other doing drive-bys. Then you got neighbors fighting, bro. Like, I'm
It's
talking,
pathetic.
it's ridiculous, bro. Like, who would want to live like that? And that's not it's gonna do it today, not do it tomorrow, not the next day. Then we're gonna switch it up and do it that day.
Okay.
No, it was a every night thing, bro. And I'm telling you, I look at longevity of everything, bro. I'm not trying to base my, you know, have a family in a situation like that where they gotta constantly grow up or you know what I'm saying, have to constantly look over their shoulder.
Like,
You know what I'm
Mom,
saying?
Dad, can I go outside?
Yeah, and then you want to tell your kids, of course, who wants to tell their kids no, they can't go outside and play? But if I'd have still been there and brought her with me, and we had a family there, and you know, I'm just thinking about it. Like, put yourselves in my shoes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand if you put yourselves in my shoes. But we happy where we are now. It's quiet. It's like refreshing. Like me being over here is calm. You see people jogging. You see little kids playing. I'm telling y'all, when I got here, I wanted to damn near cry because I was like, bro, it's like I have not seen that in years, bro. Years. And I'm telling you, it's just ridiculous. Like, you gotta literally move away from where you were raised just to find peace, which ain't bad, you know, which ain't bad. And if that's how you need to find your peace, do that. You know, do whatever you gotta do to find your peace that's gonna make you peaceful at night. You know, because you don't ever want to just have to go somewhere and be, you know, worried about what's gonna happen the next minute, or worried about what's gonna happen the minute after that, or you know, it's just, I'm telling you, it's like going to a whole other side of the world. I'm gonna say it like that. Y'all might call it extra, but I'm gonna say it then. It's like, I'm telling you, I done found peace here, and I got her to thank for that. I'm telling you, she'll tell you, I sleep good at night.
Just want to smoke. I don't know how you just take a pill and just put it on there.
Fuck it. I sleep good. I sleep good at night, man. But that's how we met, man. It's crazy. It was a roller coaster ride because it went from me not knowing her to being friends, and she would call me every time, you know, she out somewhere.
I'm talking about sleeping on the phone, in the daytime, going to work.
Like always on the phone, just talking to each other. She'll be out with her friends or whatever, and they'll be doing their thing, and she'll call me. Like one time, I remember you called me crying, like in the hotel room, and she was sitting outside of the hotel room door on the floor crying, bro. Like she was crying, and the only person she thought to call was me. So I felt special when she did that. Now, mind you, we just friends at the time, but I thought, you know, in my mind, I'm like, dang, like of all the people she could call, she called me. So I'm, you know, it must mean something. You know what I'm saying? And I should have caught it then. That was a sign.
It was a sign. I can't call my best friend.
It was a sign.
I can't call my best friend.
What we want to say is, y'all, if y'all got that peace, that happiness, something in your life that just keeps you sane and calm and whole, you know what I'm saying? Hold on to it, because that's hard to find. Like, it's really hard to find. And, you know, something like that is really just, you know, I'm going to say once in a lifetime, because this right here is once in a lifetime for me. You know, I ain't never had nothing like this. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. You know what I mean? Look, she blushing. But yeah, man. Anything else you want to tell me?
That's pretty much it. We did everything.
Yeah, so we gave y'all the backstory of how we met, where we met, when we met, and how we got to where we are today.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I'm telling you, she literally, even when I got my first car, she was there. When I got my next car, she was there. The one I'm in now, she was there. You know, and I'm telling you, it's like every major thing that happened in my life, when I was maybe starting, at like 19, 20. No, I'm not even gonna say that. I was like 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like 21, 22.
You're going back too far. I ain't knew you
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, it was long. But anyway, any major thing that happened, she's been there, you know what I'm saying? That's my rock right there. Cool.
Slow down.
Well, we just want to thank y'all for tuning in to the video. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm telling you, we on the roll.
We on the roll.
We on the roll.
Y'all gotta keep it coming.
We don't know how many times we gotta say it in a video. Nah, y'all know y'all the gang, man. We love y'all, man.
Y'all.
Just be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below. Let us know what other video topics y'all want to see, what y'all interested in. You know, if it's anything we can do to really just brighten up y'all day, you know, let us know in the comment section. If this video was helpful in any way or supportive in any kind of way, you know, however that may be, just let us know in the comment section. Let us know. Right. I think that's gonna be it.
That's it.
I think that's it. So we out of here.
We out.
Hey, yeah.